Good evening. It's a Monday night, not a Sunday. Feeling a bit under the weather yesterday. So it's time for another Metal Gear Monday. We got to the point last week. I need to unlock my phone in case I need to do channel stuff. My channel, there we go. And yeah, so last time we fought a Harrier jet, as you do. So tweak those levels a touch. Okay, that's a bit better. And yes, we fought a Harrier jet, which blew up the bridge to Shell 2. We're trying to see if we are a bad enough dude to rescue the president. But it's a good spot to stop for the evening when you get that far, because everything has been blown to hell. A lovely view, seagulls flying around, stuff's on fire. We've just come from Shell 1, Strut D, and we're heading towards Shell 2. How do we get across? Hello. What's that? Is that a... It's our mobile phone. Use a coolant spray to put out fire. Oh, thanks for the hint. Thanks for the hot tip. Okay, we can do this. Coolant. Many uses. Oh. Grab a ration. Climb back up. And nearly done. Alright, let's make sure this fire is out properly this time. It will come back. Like, it comes back no matter what. And no, we can't cartwheel over to the other side. We have to use our grip gauge. Okay. Now, very careful here. We looked around in first person view, we saw that there's a ration there. I just love how you get a view of what's ahead. All this stuff rendered, lovingly rendered. Except maybe the water. The water's not moving. Oh yeah, there we go. The water is one giant texture. Never mind. Now, got to be very careful here because one, it's a narrow platform, and two, if you remember from way back at the start of Raiden's adventure, you can slip on the bird poo. If we slip on the bird poo, that's an instant death. We fall to our deaths. Jump up here. See some ammo over there, and we're thinking, how do we get to it? How can we get to it? Pressing the action button will let us go, so. Try and put out the fire for a bit. There's something over there. Being very fussy. Get up there. There's a weapon up there, and I can't quite remember how to get to it. It's cool and only stops it for a moment. I'm mashing triangle here, and nothing's happening. And you can't flip over there. It doesn't work. So here's a thought. There you go. Poo slip and death.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack! Jack!
I'm wondering if we simply need to jump over there before that fire starts. The screen looks redder than usual. The screen does change. It does change. I'll make sure it's not a graphical glitch. Okay. That was an intentional death. Don't update the death counter. I hope if you're a Metal Gear Solid fan that you watched the Did You Know Gaming the other week, where they showed some, David Hayter, Snake, tell us some secrets about the Metal Gear series, and one of them was that in the Japanese version, the phone ringtone is do 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 do. Oh, I like the awesome chiptune version of the Metal Gear tune. There's a weapon over there. I did try and do the cartwheel over here before. It did not work. I want it. I want it so bad. The cartwheel wouldn't be far enough to get there from the pipe, sure. Yeah. Not realistic. Should we cartwheel along here? Let's not. You have to massage the stick. Whoa!
Jack,
and if you
what's
push
going
it even a little bit too
Answer
hard,
me! Jack!
that's what happens.
Jack!
So we've already given Rose a heart attack twice. So since we're dying all over, come on! I just want to show the people.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
And yeah, I want that ringtone. I want my Nokia. I want my Nokia back from high school, and I want that ringtone on it. No, you can't make.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Okay, secretly this is my game over screen showcase. No, I'm joking. Right. Take it seriously now. Over there is the PSG-1T, the tranquilizer sniper rifle. So, unfortunately, you can't choose to not answer this phone. And I'm pretty sure for the rest of the game, the phone does nothing for you. That's a message from Mr. X. Oh, whatever. Toughen up. Okay. While still on fire, let's do chin-ups. No. Could do chin-ups here if you wanted to. Just to show off, you know, above the New York Bay. Best not. Right, we won't fall prey to seagull shit this time. Slowly run.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Oh my god. That time was just... the controls turned on me. Go.
Right, come in.
I swear.
Right.
Right, this time, perfect run. See, this is why I stopped where I did last time. I would have been trying this after 3 hours of playing, and I would have been too frustrated. Too much bad. Too much too soon. That's your phone. Very careful. I'm wondering if cartwheeling past this spot is the trick. That fire will come back. Should we try it? Let's do it. Let's give it one more. Nope.
Raiden, is something wrong?
Raiden does a lovely arc.
Raiden!
But then you hit a certain, you know, point in the animation and he just goes boom, boom. So worth knowing that that's what it is. Being the expert gamer I know how to get that. See, that's sweet. You see the rings in the water from where the stairs hit the water. That's a nice touch. Didn't necessarily have to do that. Okay. Enough admiring the big shelf on the outside. Let's go do fun acrobatics to get inside. Press up. Thank you. Press up here. Press and triangle. Nothing happening. Press up here. Fire immediately starts. Jump. No. Right in. Don't die. Speaking of not dying. It's all very stressful. So I hope you've gotten used to hanging mode. If you hadn't got used to it by now, now's not the time to learn it.
This is not a pretty sight.
Oh, thanks.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Luckily we can crouch and shimmy, which makes it harder for these guys to see us. Now this part here, this little section where we crouch and shimmy, like that does, oh, that's terrifying. That looks like he should not be able to do that at all. It's like he should be just falling off. So we can just see the guards above us. We can kind of tell which way they're facing, which is good. We've got our radar. But also,
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
I'll still press against the wall. Anyway, I was about to say, feels like I could never get past this time. Oh my god, there's mounted guns and everything. Okay.
Raiden!
This is honestly one of the hardest parts, straight up. And I'd love to tell you it's because of, you know, the controls are a bit to blame. Having a free camera at this point would actually make it a lot easier. Because, like I was saying, you can barely see those guards. But that's all right. We'll belly crawl this time. That'll get us further. It's all about timing when we get up. Timing when we get up to. Because we need to shimmy. We could shimmy earlier as well, but then of course you have to just simply look out for when's a good time to do that shimmy. When's a good time to get back up? Ah, they don't replay the cutscene of look out, fucker. Floor's dropping out from beneath it. And sometimes Raiden just doesn't want to push himself up against the wall. Okay. Guards arrive.
This is not a pretty sight.
Critique his hairstyle.
Hurry up and check the situation.
The situation is everything's been blown to shit by your boss. Crawl. Crawl. There we go. Crawl. See, now he can't see. That's good. Turn around. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Stealth achieved. Don't land on me, seagull. Stay away from my fingers. Just wait. Wait a moment. Enough. Go. And a little loading screen. And we're safe. Start shimmying again. Because we got windows. I do like the game, you know, it tells you straight away. It's something you need to be aware of. Camera is doing that by its own, by the way. Go, 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 go!
Right, come in.
Real Dark Souls begins here.
Right. Right.
Traps.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Oh, God. Oh, did I land on that platform?
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
What the hell happened was I jumped off a cliff. Okay. Greet the game on its own terms, Mystical. Come on.
Enemy intruder sighted. Send additional personnel.
Any more? No. Okay.
Return to your positions. Titan security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
They changed the camera angle just to really give you a bit of vertigo. they going to do it? Are they going to do this for me? They're not. No. This is the best part. If you played before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played before, you don't know what I'm talking about, and I want to show you. That radar just is not going down, is it? Oop, okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do some chin-ups while I wait. That radar is going down even slower than before, I swear. I mean, where else would you practice your chin-ups than miles in the air? I would always have a brain fade when it came to the grip gauge. I would always press crouch rather than action, and that would be the end of me. There's no excuse. The game even has an in-game manual. Like, not even the tutorial item. It's just, you can actually go into the menu and it tells you how to do everything, including the climbing mode. Okay. Just want that radar to clear.
All personnel, return to your stations.
Okay. It's just not happening, is it? Ah, maybe it's later. There is a guard who decides that that's a good time to take a whiz. I thought it was there. Maybe it's later. How's the health? Health's fine. Okay. Actions there. Completely unrelated to this reasons. Just want to grab a screenshot. Yep. I was about to say there's no guards here, but there are UAVs. Core of Shell 2 is where we want to be, so this wall's busted. Point that's in. Let's do some more sniping. If they haven't seen you for whatever reason, they just they don't care. Ah. If you shoot the dome, if you shoot the flying apparatus, it takes a few more bullets. If you shoot the gun itself, and I've just completely wasted the point of that anyway. Then it goes in one shot. Can't get in this door yet. Level 5. Yeah, we've only got a level 3 key. So. Alright. So this is where we need to do a cartwheel jump. Wish me luck. Oh. Camera angle being a bit weird. Means you're not pointing like in a cardinal direction. You're kind of pointing somewhat top left. Okay. Oh, look at that. I wouldn't be able to squat like that for 2 seconds, let alone walk and shimmy along the platform. Oop.
Olga, Snake is here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years. Thanks to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here. Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retreat will come last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
Luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
All right. Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Not sure if I'm on board with this attempt at interactive cutscenes. Having to try and figure out where somebody is through a wall. So yes, we've got our Nikita section of this game. Nikita being the remote control missile. We can see a life bar for the Prez. I might have to restart. It thinks my right stick is constantly pressed downward. Not a big deal, since there's no manual camera control, but what? Ah, I thought that was a Nikita. That's a waste of a chaff grenade. Oh well, moving on. Get more. That's good. Took the gas. That's the main thing. Give me that nerd. Retro, how you going? Good evening, good morning, good day. How you going? We're being sneaky peeks at the moment. Waiting for the radar to come back. That's better. If we press up against the wall, we get the president.
Huh?
Come talk to me, Prez. Hey, buddy. Yes, it's me, Raiden. Here to save you.
Knock it off.
Knock it off. to rescue your sorry presidential butt. Okay. Luckily, there's no... What am I talking about? Retinal display. There's no... Yeah, see, the right stick is just freaking out. I may need to restart just because it's... Just restart the game so the right stick doesn't think it's where it is. Oh, that's right. We have to do some swimming. Let me just save the game. Quickly restart.
Jack, is that you?
My controller's being fussy.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
To get on my nerves.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Rose is the complete opposite of giving anybody space. So let's just do a quick restart. Make sure the right stick on the Xbox 360 is centered properly. But if he dumps her, who will save the data? He's stuck. Nope. No. Not a new game. Okay. Rose is the one of the sticking points. Okay. There we go. That's better. So if I just press myself up against this wall, oh, it's doing it again. Ah, it's bizarre. Okay. Anyway, let's swim. Swim amongst the cans.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the VR training either.
When you're on the
Not
surface,
a
you can
chance.
swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left thumbstick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading by moving the left thumbstick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
We need to communicate better. And the thing I want to communicate is I'm dumping your ass. I know exactly what you mean. What are you doing? Okay. No, it's freaking out. Okay. Stop it. Run. Stop it. I'm not even pressing anything. He's just doing it. Alright. It's having a freak out. That's okay. That's why we've got multiple controllers. Oh, okay. Dual sock 4. Yep, that's fine. think. Cool. Confirm and go back. Save. Start. Cross fingers. Yeah. All of Rose's conversations with Raiden are just like, we need to talk more. I'm upset with you for some reason. I won't tell you why. There you go. This is more proper anyway. I've got a PlayStation controller. And we can skip those mandatory swimming things. There we go.
Kurt.
There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're swimming. That's why it's a good thing you stick to FPSs and stuff, Retro. Keyboard can't really break on you. So I'm just holding circle at the moment just to get a nice kick out of Raiden. This is not where we need to be. And bring it up while he's at work, exactly. Hang on, do we need to press the thing again? Have we lost our reader? There's a guy I used to work with, and I swear I saw him every lunchtime. Going for a walk and on the phone with his partner the whole time. It's like, that's fine. Like, ring your better half while you're at work. It's like every lunchtime. The big 50? The big 50 what? I'm only 39, Moon. Have I got 50 followers? No. You should see me first thing in the morning. How are you, Moon? How are you going? Making me laugh with excerpts from hockey instructions before I even got started. Oh, nope. Even with the map. I'm not 50. I'm not 50 and it's nowhere near my birthday. Hysteric Moon is a good follow on Twitter if you if anybody's looking for a recommendation. There's the Vulcan doll again. There's the key.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Yes, smoking is bad, absolutely. Hazardous for your health. Luckily, my kids were playing SpongeBob SquarePants on the PS4 earlier, and the controller was just about out. Oh, come on, come on. Get to the hole. Get to the hole. There we go. Dreamt about smoking last night, but still no smoking. Oh, that's good work. Can't go this way. That's just a locked door. Oop, oop. Come on. Milk in a box of cookies instead. Box of cookies. Pretend I didn't say that. Stillman's back for revenge. No, actually, it's his corpse. Poor old Stillman. See what Pliskin has to say about it.
You've got rations. Rations are military food provisions capable of life recovery. Select a ration in the menu display and press the confirmation button for life recovery. If you equip yourself...
Oh, jeez. There's actually a lot more to say after that. Oh, well. Sorry, everyone. I thought I would say. I thought he was just going to talk about rations. I do love how we can call people and talk on the codec underwater. A bit of air. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's the PSG-1T. Now we got the tranquilizing sniper rifle. I don't know about you guys, but when a game like this, like, it's similar to how I hoard healing items in RPGs. Where there's a bit of a section of a game like this where you need air, need to recover, that sort of thing. I will just go for air every 2 seconds. It's not even a Sonic 2 scared of drowning music thing. It was just 100% want to make sure I have all my air at all times. Level 4 key. Don't have it. Okay, we've done our little explore. We found poor old Stillman. What's left of him. So this must have been where Fat Man's big bomb was for this strut. We can't. Oh, go for the mines there, right? Honestly though, who put mines in? Like, did they come back afterwards and put mines in? Quick, run, quick, get up there. Get the hole. There we go. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Can't collect the rubber ducky, unfortunately. Our bath times are not going to be oh so fun. But of course, Kojima put stuff to find in the limited time, heavily mined water area. Anyway, now we can go shoot rockets at the president. I mean, past the president. God, there's nobody else in the building. Surely the elevator will take that long. So there is a point
What was that?
to knocking against the wall and annoying the president. It moves him away from where we need to shoot our rockets. Got plenty of rations. We need Nikita missiles. The game even gives you a bit of a hint. There's 2 vents here. There's one here. And there's one here. So you have to jump up on this box to get to. The box one is the one you need. I think. God. Hope I'm remembering that right. There's the president. Hey, Prez. Of course, if you blow up the president, it's a game. In case you hadn't guessed. Free to strut. Free to cutscene.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, It will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe. And Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull!
No! Do it!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
We were not bad enough dudes to save the president. That's one of the longer cutscenes by a long, long way. Oh god, this is timed out. Oh no, oh no. Controls, controls. Controls, controls, controls. Okay, controls aren't working at all. There we go. There we go, we're back. Yeah, so, yeah, President's dead. Can we drag him around? Sure can. That first time I ever saw that cutscene blew my mind. It's so dense. There's so much going on in that cutscene. It is out of control. The Patriots, Arsenal here, Ray, everything.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
I missed that whole
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gurlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gurlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with the sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Grlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. Whatever. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Definitely Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
So yes, even more cutscenes. More cutscenes. This is probably the most cutscene heavy part, aside from one bit a bit later. We could use some chaff grenades to go get those Nikita missiles, but they're not really worth it. We don't need that many chaff grenades for our trouble. But yes, big info dump there. Otacon Sister, was mentioned way back in the tanker. And now we need to go get it, and I'm going the wrong way. And the Patriots, and Ray, and Arsenal Gear, it is a lot. This is probably one of the points where, people who don't like this game would point to where that cutscene, how long was that cutscene? I didn't really take note. But there was multiple back-to-back really long cutscenes. And as Retro saw earlier, we saved with Rose, and she gave us a lecture for daring to save. No. It does read like couples counseling, some of Rose's conversations, as opposed to Mei Ling's from Metal Gear Solid 1, where you have a nice chat about some sort of proverb. But I do want to save.
Jack, is that you?
Sure is.
Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, The mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
I'm lining up all the best cutscenes here. Don't worry, it gets more intense. But I'm beginning to understand what it must be like for the Twitch channels that just watch movies and stuff. They don't just watch movies. They do it together. It's fun. You have a chat with you. That's all good. We skipped ahead a little bit by opening these doors. Are they gonna? No, they're not. Okay. Sorry, Rubber Ducky. Should be able to go this way. Rations are still full. There's actually been no action. It has just been nothing but talking.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
That's going so Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so.
Whatever.
I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
I'll call you anytime, Sam. I mean, we have to get past Stillman's corpse, but you know, whatever.
Snake, it's Stillman. Stillman's here.
Yeah?
He was waiting for me.
Right.
Snake doesn't care. Bit of fourth wall, little minor, very minor fourth wall breaking there. Swimming mission. This is the first, because there was no swimming missions in MGS1. There was a little bit of swimming. You could swim if you wanted to in the first room, but other than that. God, we actually gotta have some action.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
I can dance.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Oh, don't even try and question the science. Okay. Oh my god. He's on shaky ground. And also, Vamp's powers make you question science even further. I'm not even going to bother trying to stamina kill Vamp. It's too hard. I really have a struggle with it. Because he has lots of skills. Oh, well, I'm glad that doesn't. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yes, the purified hydrogen and all that sort of stuff is like, work. Now, if I remember right, chuck a grenade in. I think that ruins his day. There you go. Don't kill me, Vamp. Buoyancy, yeah, exactly. And I'm glad the science. It's a good excuse for why. Yeah. After, you know. Oh god. It's a good excuse for why after just swimming through lots of stuff, you now can't just swim, even though Vamp can. Look at that pose. Look at that pose. Oh my god. Such a pose. Yeah, it's a purified hydrogen bomb. Not sure what's going on. Not a scientist, not a chemist. In high school, I did physics, not chemistry. Let's throw another grenade in. Need more grenades. Ah, there we go. Yeah. I think he's invulnerable when he's kind of going through. Where'd he go? Didn't get him mid-pose. 100% Triton with no encasement. Yes? You're a smart guy, Retro. I'm going to take your word on it. I've got to do better than shooting him in the knees. Yeah, take that. Hit you with the gun. I have a bunch of grenades and anything. If the targeting reticule didn't give you the hint, you can actually shoot down the knives. The main issue with this fight, I think, is solely the camera. Like, wasting the grenade. I'm gonna stop wasting grenades. Because when you come out of the water, you have to jump into first person to see what's even going on. See where he is, see what's happening. There we go, he shot some knives. There we go. Give us M9 bullets in case we want to try and stamina kill him, but to be honest, like, vamp fights should not have the stamina bar at all, because who cares? I've already killed him, like, he's already died twice. Yeah. What's the point of stamina killing? I'm glad this is in the days before trophies. There'd be a million trophies for bloody stamina killing. And I can't make him do it, but there's... I haven't been able to make him do it this time. You see how Raiden's got a shadow? If he doesn't attack where one of these guys actually hits you a shadow, then you're frozen in place. There it is. There it is. Thank you, man. Yeah. For some reason I can move against immediately, but that's okay. Got him. All right. Time for more. Oh no. Time for more talking. Come on, computer. Come back. Come back. Come back, computer. Come back. Come back. We're good. CPU just went.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Yeah, let's discuss your family problems, Otacon. Right now. Thank you for the ration game. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got mines immediately. For whatever reason, I'm pressing X around the circle. Whoops. Down. Thank you. For whatever reason, our radar doesn't work in this section. It has a separate node. Separate nerd. So it's a bit of a blind swim. Before we go there, I'll just have a quick squeeze. Make sure we get everything. As always, secrets. Like more tranquilizer bullets and more mines. Ooh, and there's body armor. Yes. As I've shown in previous Metal Gear streams, body armor definitely comes in very handy at times. Speaking of which, yeah, so we've got the PSG-1T tranquilizer rifle. So much stuff. The inventory list in this game is out of control. And we got body armor. Bulletproof vest made of special fibers. Damage incurred when equipped is reduced by half. Anyway. Let's go. Here's our node. Alright. More Pentasmin. Can't imagine why. Whole bunch of closed lockers. Ooh, another book. There you go. Can't even kick it off. Rubbish. C4 full. Who could be in there? Couldn't imagine. Oh gosh. Give me goodies. Thermal goggles. Anybody in there? Love the color scheme. Cutscene time.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try.
Everybody's got nano machines.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on. We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Let's try to look at her ponytail. What's going on there?
We better move.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate
You're
water!
a real egotistical
It's hopeless!
woman.
I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. That endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to Filter Chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
Honestly, ride's better. I'll just swim faster.
Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Yes, so let's swim. Emma has a much shorter oxygen gauge. She's fine with this, but come on. Right, up, 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 up. Up, dude, up. Up, 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 up. It is honestly more about avoiding mines. You hold the action button and help her walk. Which is very sweet. Very eco. Although I still want to say Ico. It's I, not E. Yeah. After that 10 seconds, we need a break.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal.
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Lots going on. Lots going on. Yes, as they mentioned, when we're holding Emma's hand, like Eiko and the princess. Princess? Daughter? No. And yes, we can't do anything else. All we can do is hold a hand. And I always try and walk slowly. Lots of cutscenes here. Don't worry, we will play games again soon, I promise.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
The President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, Digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet. 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hamets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program. Using the internet at full capacity, the program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably. But the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks for joining us, Retro, if you're still here. I need to update that shout-out script. So it says last playing, was playing. Yes, this is a tricky part. This is where Emma needs to really manage her. Really need to manage her O2. Longest part here, longest part here. Straight for the oxygen. Oh, this is where the controls turn against me. Yeah, hang on, which way are we facing? On the plus side, with such a short O2 gauge, the oxygen comes back real fast. There it is. We've already done it. We've managed to avoid drowning. And then, just to show how Kojima loves his strong female characters, she also doesn't like bugs.
I can't handle bugs. I hate them.
But the coolant works on the bugs, as I may have shown you a long time. I remember. Like, even if you hate bugs, when they're underfoot, that's like the best time. Surely. Because when, you know, come on, Emma, you can do it. Have you cleared out the space enough? I think we're... Oh, come on! Come on! Bloody fire off a grenade. You've walked towards more bugs by going over there. Come on, Emma. Toughen up. And now we've got guards, which is why the whole point about can't use weapons.
Freeze.
There is a bit of a lack of lockers to stuff these guys in, so we have to be wise about where we go. I saw someone. Maybe not. One trank bullet usually is plenty for this area. Oh, come on!
I need...
Tried to shoot his radio. Didn't quite happen.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with the first floor of the Shell 2 core have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Need you to hide over here, please.
Encounter the enemy requesting back.
Okay, I'll shoot you in the leg instead. Come on! There we go. This is tricky for obvious reasons. I should have left it behind and cleared out the whole thing before I went. That's the safest option. But on the plus side, the evasion mode. Yeah, they're a bit generous with it.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Exercise extreme caution.
You do wish they would. There's more places to hide. Checking for supplies. Need all my rations I can get.
I got him.
God.
What's going on? Respond.
Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get to the door.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Make it far enough, then you just walk away. Now, let's shoot these first. A ration, thank you. What else have we got? I can still hear the rotors. Ah, okay. I was trying to remember what happens here, but oh, there she is. Still quick save. Gotta lose Emma.
Jack, is that you? Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room.
Whatever.
Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
The ability to have negative responses to the codec calls is the best thing in this game. By such a long way. If you're going to make me sit through codec calls for hours and hours on end, at least give me the chance to randomly get a whatever. I do love how they just randomly put some sheeting down. Oh, hang on. Coolant time. I do believe if we didn't get the phone call, email, message, or whatever you call it, from the phone on the connecting bridge, we would have gotten it here. Let's make absolutely sure that fires out because we don't want to burn Emma. Come on, Emma. Quick, 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 quick. Before the fire goes. Let's go. This is as fast as we can go with Emma in tow.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
Sure. I'm gonna leave you here for a moment, Emma. Because there's guards. And there's noisy floors. Stop moving your head. Expert gamer. Expert.
Enemy in the area. Increase. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on? Respond. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Where are they?
Understood. Eliminate the target.
No. You get it the hell out of here. Oh, Jesus. Don't kill him, bastards. Bad place to get spotted. Oh, jeez. Bad place to get spotted. Let's do this. That's entirely my fault for being terrible at aiming. But we'll get there. We will get there. Oh, I do wish that there was some sort of expanded remaster of Metal Gear Solid 2 where there was, you know, the entire Shell 2. I'm sure it wouldn't be that different from Shell 1, but hey, more of the gameplay, less of the cutscenes. Oh, there's one on this side as well, I believe. Come on up. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Okay, we definitely need those rations. Can we see that guard from here? Not quite, not quite. Come on, Emma. I promise I'll do better this time. I promise I won't let you get shot this time. Let's say that. I'm sure Kojima had the idea that you'd be able to have a backpack button where Emma would get on your back for a piggyback for these sections, and then you could do the hanging mode. Ah, these guards never have any stuff. Give me stuff. I'm here for stuff. More rations. Because I am terminally bad at this game that I love. I'm presenting it this way because I do enjoy the story. I enjoy the voice acting. I enjoy what happens in the story. But the reason I love Metal Gear Solid 2 is simply is the gameplay. It is the gameplay loop of it all. So when I am playing it for fun, when I'm playing it for, you know, for me, rather than the internet, it's more about Just going through the tanker, going through the plant, holding up guards for their dog tags. It is not so much about the cutscenes, but you know, I'm nearly bloody. I'm nearly 40 years old. There's people who haven't experienced this game. Happy to show it to people.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see. Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah. What's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in Advanced Mode Level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR?
All right.
Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
It's sniping time. I need to use both types of sniper. So, first things first, I am going to save. This definitely requires saving. I'm sure Rose won't have that much to say.
Jack, is that you?
Not the time, Rose.
So, looks like you remembered I'm still here after all.
Huh?
I thought you'd completely forgotten that I existed.
Of course not. What's wrong with you?
It's just, You haven't saved in a while.
That doesn't mean I forgot.
Is that so? And didn't you think I'd be worried?
But...
I was really worried. You're okay, right?
Yeah.
Good.
God, Rose. Saved like 2 seconds ago. Okay, so we've got mines. We've got... Oh, geez, she's fallen down already. We've got mines. We've got to take them out. Emma will just... She does not know to... that crawling is the way to completely get past all mines ever. My accuracy, my expert gaming credentials are intact. You can shoot down seagulls if you like. We've got guards. We've got ciphers, so let's take some time. There we go. I do believe what I thought was a weapon on the connecting bridge. Hello, Funshine. Hope you're having a good night. Yes, that is absolutely how they remind you. By being very needy. Come on, guards. Oh, there's guards everywhere. How many guards are on this tower? I swear there was one, and then suddenly there was 4. There we go. Yes, if you've never played Metal Gear Solid 2, Rose is a very, very needy person. Yes, if you're trying to get the, you know, trying to get the purpose, you need to remember to switch between your tranquilizer sniper rifle and your non-tranquilizer, because the tranquilizer sniper rifle won't do anything to the ciphers or the claymores. But there's extra dialogue if you get out your directional mic.
I'm so tired.
You like her.
I'm scared. This sucks.
She's got lots to say. Okay. Who we got over there? Guards. Oop. Anytime you start to wobble, just pump those drugs. What? Come on, dude. I hit you with a dart. There we go. It's a shame. It is actually a real shame that this part is spent in thermal goggles a lot. Because look, oh, beautiful. PlayStation 2 graphics. Beautiful sunsets happening. Oh, there's not a bloody gun. You don't necessarily need to be in the thermal goggles all the time, but yeah, you do want to keep an eye out for those claymores. Those over there. And the pentasman that steadies your view. There's a reason they give you lots of it. Gotta aim 1 pixel up. There we go. Hopefully it's all the claymores. Oh god. Shit, not
Snake.
the time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
I want you to shoot now. Who's this dude?
Snake, I can't handle this alone.
Okay,
Shoot
I'll
him.
take care of it. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
Come on, Snake. There we go. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to call Snake to help you out. but you know, why not? I think, yeah, there's Snake. There's Snake there. The thermal goggles out, you can see him. Okay, you would have been shot already. Oh, thanks.
I can't do this.
You can do this, Emma. Oh my god. Ah! Who's shooting at now? Because the snake I talked to, mate. Don't talk trash about David Hayter. Oop. Thanks, Snake. I'm just trying to locate Emma first. There we go.
Just a little more.
Okay, get a bit of Snake dialogue.
Do this.
You can do it, Emma.
This sucks. What am I doing here?
Get the right position. Come on, Snake. Shoot better. There we go. Oh no, computer's freezing. This is the best time. There's a bit of a thing happening here.
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise, you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again!
Welcome back, Johnny. Welcome back. I'd say it's good to have you back, but not really. I think we're in good shape. Emma got anything else to say after meeting that weird dude? Nope. Oh, hello. Ah, they always start
This
talking.
sucks.
Oh, it's back to complaining. Any more ciphers flying in? There's Snake there if you want to have a look. I didn't miss any claymores, did I? Go take the stuff for the shakes. Oop. God, thanks, Snake. Yeah, I think it affects your final rating if you ask Snake for help. I'll take it. I'll take the help. Why not? Like I've said before, we're not really going for a big boss ranking here. Oh, I could reuse a Phantasman.
I can't. Go on.
Got him. Surely this time the fourth time we killed him is going to be the one. Oh no, Emma.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard! How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
I do wonder if it would have been possible to follow her, like to each killer. I guess that would remove the dramatic tension.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Lies, Snake. I can immediately see a guard on the radar. Digital camera, eh? DG camera. Looks like somebody missed the call to go to Arsenal vehicle. He's wearing headphones.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
I'm so good at this game, man. You have no idea. On the plus side, it doesn't matter. There's nobody actually coming out to the call. I was going to try and hold him up. Does make life a little bit harder since the radar's not there, but it's my own fault. Hello. Okay. Hang on. Alright, you're the troublemaker. Oh God. Oh no, that's not what I need. Anything but. Okay, let's go. Go, Raiden, go. Go, don't fall, don't die. Come on, use those muscles. Now the alerts finally calm down, we'll actually be able to see them coming. Seagull cam. This is the tricky part here. Okay. Just walk on nothing, right? That's okay. Really good at stealth. Have I mentioned I'm really good at stealth? While we're here, and while there's no guys around, do a quick little ammo, equipment, etc. Pick up. Quick stack on the stairs. Why not? Got 96 seconds, plenty of time. Getting any goodies for our trouble. And there's mines. Of course there's mines. Why wouldn't there be mines? At least we can cartwheel past mines. Amazing talent.
How's Emma? I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
Hal?
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes. But a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Please.
What is it?
Wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option. EE?
Damn! Otacon, try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me. You and me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
That did just happen. We did get betrayed. Ogre. Doctor setup. Whole thing's ticking. All happening. Bye-bye, Big Show.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
And we're going to leave it there for the night. Good stop. Good spot to stop.
Your mission data's been saved.
That's all she says.
Is he still alive?
We'll come back next time. Come back next time. So, thank you for joining me this evening. That was fun. Very cutscene heavy. And I'd love to tell you that there's going to be less cutscenes going ahead, but there will be, more. That was fun. Let's raid somewhere. Very cutscene heavy. Let's go see Retro Island Gaming. He does not need my 3 viewers, but that's okay. I'll do it anyway. Have a good evening. Thanks for joining me.